Well, local fruit farmers believe damage to their crops will be minimal this year following concerns of below freezing temperatures hitting last week.
Fox 17's Marisa Oberle explains why.
The owner of this farm in Sparta says it will take at least a few more weeks to determine the full impact of last week's freeze, but he expects at worst at least 70% of his crop will survive. Just like most people,
they don't like the cold so much.
Fruit trees could do without West Michigan's below freezing temperatures. And tree by tree, Nick Schweitzer, who runs Schweitzer Orchard in Sparta, checked his apple and pear clusters on Monday, hoping to see bright greens in the flower's center rather than browns, nearly a week after the overnight lows reached the mid-20s.
That one, there's a little bit of damage, but it looks like most of the ovule is okay.
Trying to save his crop, Schweitzer ran fans last Wednesday and Thursday to keep the air warm enough and applied a treatment that tricks trees into thinking any damaged bud was fertilized. A few days later, he expects 70 to 100% of it to survive.
The spring is always an anxious time for growers because we always usually have some type of freeze or frost event. We don't know how severe it is and what the impact will be based on our development stage. You know, luckily this year it seems we made it through all right.
It's similar for other farms across the state, says Audrey Siebold with the Michigan Farm Bureau. She explains while warm March temperatures put the season ahead by 2 weeks, no flowers bloomed, which is when serious damage occurs, like in 2012.
We expect consumers to be able to go to their favorite U-Pick, farmer's market, or large grocery store to purchase Michigan produce.
But that outlook could change with an additional freeze or other unseasonable weather, like too much rain. Schweitzer awaiting for the end of May when the conditions can become an afterthought.
I'll be glad when we're through this frost phase and I don't have to stay up or get up and be up all night tending to frost fan.
In Sparta, Marisa Oberle, Fox 17 News.